Welcome once again to Learn Math with me, Brian
And I'm
Sapinski,
Joey.
and he is Joey, which means we are here once again for another week of first grade math. And this week, we're going to continue in our mission of subtracting numbers from 10 on down. But specifically this week, our topic is going to be about subtraction by comparison. Now, just to give that a definition of sorts, all right, Joey, do you know what it means to compare?
No.
Okay, all right, so let me explain. To compare means that you have two groups of objects. And usually one group of objects will have more than the other group of objects. Your job and what we're going to be doing through the subtractions that we've been looking at last week is to see exactly how many more one group has versus another. Now, there's several different ways that you can visualize the comparison of two objects. All right. For instance, our counters or other manipulatives that we've used in the past, they're going to be useful to us again here. So let's say, for instance, for our first couple of demonstrations, okay, you have your red counters in front of you, Joey. All right. I want you to push some of them forward. All right. Any number you like.
Or
Okay.
all of them.
Or all 10. Sure. Why not? What the heck? All right, so he's got his 10 red counters up. Now we're going to take them, we're going to put them in a straight line like so. All right, now to counter them, I'm going to put some of my white counters forward. Let's say I put forward 7 white counters like this. And I'm going to line them up so they're kind of peg for peg with the red ones here. Okay, now here's my question to you, Joe. As you look at these, which has more, the red counters or the white counters?
Red.
Okay, there are more red counters than there are white counters. Now the question is, how many more are there? Now, to do the subtraction here, what you're going to do is, and here, Joey, you do this. Okay, well, I will do it one at a time. I'm going to take both a red and a white together away from each other. Now, you do the same. You take a red and a white away. Okay, and I'll take one more time. Okay, and now we stop because there's no more whites. How many reds are still on the table?
3.
Which means we can calculate 10 minus 7 and we get
3.
3. So that's how it goes. Okay, all right. All right. So let's do it again. Okay, let's do it again. Okay. All right. Put a few more reds in front of you. Okay, how many reds did you put forward now?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, he has 8 red counters in front of him. Now let's say I put forward 4 white counters. Okay. Now again, who's got more? Who's got more, the reds or the whites?
The ones with the red.
Okay, all right.
That's me.
Okay, all right. Do it. All right, so let's see again. How many more? Take a red and a white away. He's making it complicated. And I'll take again. Okay, again. No more whites. We stop. How many reds are left? How many reds are left?
4.
So what's 8 minus 4?
4.
4, exactly. Yes. So you can see how it is that you play that out and you take those away. It's kind of like, and again, I'm going to harken back to my old memories from when I was growing up of watching Square One TV on PBS. They used to have an occasional brief recurring bit where, similar to the counters that we just did, only they did it with sort of like these claymation cone looking like creatures that they had blue pluses and, or I'm sorry, it was orange pluses and blue minuses, where when they confronted each other, every time one from each side met, they would melt away from each other, and whichever side had more, that was what was left standing, and that was the result of the subtraction problem that they were doing. So in the same vein, that's exactly what we're doing there. Each one from each color cancels each other out, and you see which side has more and how many left. Do the subtraction, and you're good. Now, another way you could do these comparisons can also involve objects that, when you measure them, some objects can appear longer than others. And the idea is, thanks to devices like rulers and other things, you can measure each one and then compare the measurements by subtraction and see how much longer one is versus the other. So for instance, let's suppose, Joe, that, and for some reason I couldn't find a regular ruler. I'm using like the carpenter's ruler or whatever you call this. Exactly what do you refer to this type of ruler as? Somebody let me know in the comments if you know. But anyway, to get back to the point. So let's say, for instance, Joe, that we have one segment that measures, let's say, 6 units. Don't you love how that grows on your screen as well? Okay, and then let's say we have another object that measures 4 units. Okay, so if you have one object that measures 6 units long and one that measures 4 units long, which one is longer?
6.
The 6 is longer. The question is then, how much longer? So if we calculate 6 minus 4, that will tell us how much longer it is. So 6 minus 4 would give you what?
2.
2, right. So it's 2 units longer. All right, what if you have one object that measures 2 units long, just very short there, and let's say you have one that measures 9 units long. 9. Which one is longer? The 2 or the 9? The 9 is longer. Okay, how much longer? To do that,
So long.
well, what is 9 minus 2? Well, here, wait. Okay, how many fingers you got there? There's never any shame in counting on your fingers, folks.
7.
7, exactly. So it's 7 units longer. And so the whole thing is, yeah, use those differences to, again, compare and see who is bigger and by how much. The subtraction will get you there. But that's all the pretense. Now, let's actually have some fun with this. Joey, I challenge you to a battle of wits.
I already know. I challenge you to the battle of wits.
I accept. Do you accept?
You dare I do.
Okay. So here's how the Battle of Wits is going to work. Here we have a set of 10 cards. They are numbered ace through 10, with the ace counting as 1. One at a time, one of us will draw a card. We're going to look at the number on our card. We're then going to take our counters and we're going to push it in front of us a number that is different from what is on the card. It is up to the other person to decide which number they think is more. The number on the card that they can't see, or the number of counters that are pushed forward that they can see. If that person is right, they will score points. If they're wrong, the person who drew the card will score the points. And how many points you score is determined by the subtraction of card versus counters, whichever is higher. We will play 3 rounds, and whoever has the highest total score will be the winner.
I'm gonna go first because I'm in first grade.
Okay, you may go first because you're in first grade. Okay, so here is your first card. Take a look at the number. How many counters are you going to put up?
8.
Ooh, he's putting up a very high number. So,
This is 10.
and he's trying to convince me that this is 10. He's trying to convince me to go for the card. This is his first time playing this Battle of Wits, and he's already getting it.
It's 10. It's 10.
I don't believe you.
It's very
I'm going to choose the counters.
Wow,
All right, so was I right? The number on the card is a 4. So I win because I picked the counters. Now, for how many points I score, what is 8 minus 4, Joey?
4.
So I score 4 points. Okay, so I'm on the board first. Okay, now it's my turn to draw a card. Let's take a look at my card. So, which is higher? The number on my card?
The number on the card.
Or these very nice 6 counters?
I guess it's the number on the card.
It's a high number. 6 is a high number.
Well, I don't trust you. I trust the card.
He locks in, he wants the card. Did I fake him out? The number on the card is? It's 10. Okay, so he scores the points. He was right. Okay, now, what is 10 minus 6? Right here, Joe, what is 10 minus 6?
4.
4. So he scores 4 points. We have a tie. It's 4 points to 4 points. Okay,
Yay!
Second rounds now. This time, I will start the round. I will start the second round. Okay, let's take a look at my card. 4 counters. Which is higher? The 4 counters or what's on my card?
You're
What do you think?
on your card.
What do you think? Why do you think it's my card?
Because it's gonna have a higher number.
Why? What number do you think is here? You think this is bigger than 4? What number do you think it is?
I'm gonna trust the card.
He's gonna trust the card.
I don't trust
What
you.
number is the card? It's a 9.
No,
Oh,
Pikachu.
he scores. Okay, so
It's little Pikachu.
okay, so you score the points. 9 minus 4 is
5.
he scores 5 points. He's got 9 points now. Ooh, he's winning this battle. All right, your card now. Here's your card. Look at it. Okay. Okay. All right. Push counters forward. How many counters are you going to put up? 5, 6. You call it a bad card, but you still put 6 up. What's he trying to tell me, folks?
I really have.
Okay.
I have a bad card. I have 1.
I'm gonna bet that the counters are bigger. I'm taking the counters.
Yay!
What's the card? Oh, it's an 8. Oh, wow. So he wins. Okay, 8 minus 6 is how much?
2.
So you score 2 points. He's beating me 11-4, folks. But it's not over yet. It's time for the final rounds. In this round, the points are doubled. So even though I'm losing 11-4 right now, depending on how the cards play out, I could still win. So you better be careful, Joe. Now for this final,
you can't win.
Now for this final, you like to think so. Now for this final round, this time we're each going to draw a card, and we have to try to convince the other that they're holding the higher card. Since I am trailing, it is going to be up to me to decide which card I keep, my own or his. And again, whoever's card is higher, they get the points. So, all right. But even though I make the decision, he is in the lead, you draw the first card. So you take the card. Hold it. Don't look at it. Bring it down. Wait, don't say anything. Now I draw my card. Do I think my card is higher, or do I think your card is higher?
Mine is the 1.
I have a low card.
And I also do.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I do.
I'm going to say. I'm going to say.
Yes, you.
I want your card. What is your card? Show it to the camera. His card is a 9. My card is a 4. I picked the correct card. So I get the points. What is 9 minus 4? 5. But I get double the points in this round, which means 5 plus 5 is how much? So I get 10 points. 10 added to my 4 gives me 14 points. Joey has 11 points. So in this go-around of the Battle of the Wits, I am the champion. I got you this time, Joey, at the last minute. But you are a very worthy competitor. You played the Battle of Wits very well. I commend you. I look forward to our next battle. Next time.
We're back with Brian Sapinski.
Yes, so I hope you had fun. And hey, this is a very fun game. I strongly encourage you, do a game like this with your family and stuff like that. In the meantime, though, we got to run. Please make sure, as he said, like, share, and subscribe with all your family and friends, especially those of you with first graders. And this game can be played by people of any age.
And hit the bell and
stay notified. To stay notified of future videos. And Please email me at brian.sapinski@gmail.com if you'd like some more practice material based on what you saw in this video. Until then, we got to run. So long, guys. We'll see you.